Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, here on FPW Championship Wrestling is our tag team contenders match. 3 teams. The Wolfpac to your left, Dan Kyu of the Dojo, and Horvath, the Hungarian Barbarian, to your right. That's essentially 3 teams, because if Dan Kyu wins this match, the Dojo will compete at Carnage. But if Horvath wins, the 5th edition will go to Carnage. Wow, the capacity crowd watching on. Big sexy Kevin Nash and the Wolfman Brandon Wolfe. Were you rapping, Julia?
I don't know, I think this song.
You dig it?
Yeah, it's got a good beat.
Yeah, it does have a pretty good beat. This is the only show you're ever gonna hear this theme song, by the way.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So, Julia Sanders, that tall drink of water is Kevin Nash, who used to be, or is in the Magic Mike movies.
How tall is he exactly? Do you know?
7 feet 1 inch tall.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's really tall.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
And he is the NWO World Heavyweight Champion. Nobody has been able to beat him. He has been champion since June of last year, when he took the title away from Shane Ginger Dallas Page Gordon at War of Champions. Oh, Winston is in the house, fans.
Yeah, he decided to make an appearance.
Let's hope he doesn't knock down the set. Like last time, he actually bumped into one of our cameramen, the guy who's operating the camera so that you can actually watch this in the comfort of your own home. And entering the ring right now, representing the dojo, the Ameradote dojo, that is, Dan Kyu.
Is that the guy that always does the videos with him?
Yeah. Master Ken, ladies and gentlemen, is going into the main event at Carnage. He made it. He survived 19 other superstars in the Gauntlet for the Gold match. And this man right here, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't need an introduction. But for those of you who don't know who he is, his name is Horvath, the Hungarian Barbarian.
Pretty epic name.
It's also a tongue twister if you say it fast enough. But Horvath is the 2019, I think, or 2020 Young Lions champion. And just celebrated his 21st birthday. Now, keep in mind, Julia, this guy made his debut when he was 18 years old. Now he's 21.
Wow, he did not like 21.
No! I give him like 33?
I'd say 31, but
31, eh? Well, the reason why he looks much older is because this man's whole life has been written by war. He's a barbarian. I mean, I don't know what this man eats, but I'm sure that he and War Beast, the guy with the sharp teeth you saw earlier, the man you saw earlier with the sharp teeth, well, I bet you Horvath will get along with him just fine.
yeah, so he's seen some. He's had it pretty rough.
last year, Julia, Horvath became the champion of the universe. Okay, it's the highest prize in this company. It's like winning the Nobel Prize, the most highest honor. Ever since he won the belt, he has received nothing but bad news. This guy has gotten burns, 3rd-degree burns across his chest.
Wow.
He's gotten cuts. He's been, he had bandages wrapped around his body. We thought that he was never going to be seen again. I mean, this guy just kept on beating. This guy just kept on going, moving, wrestling, running, lifting, contorting himself to the point where, well, I guess the injuries got too severe. He was away for the entire summer. Like he just missed the entire summer of 2020. So when you were kicking it at the campsite in Bon Echo, this guy was sitting at home in bed. So it's been a very sucky year, but Horvath is strong, man. He is still with us. And right now, fans, talk about tag team. That was well done. Big Sexy dropping an elbow. Winston walking around us at the broadcast table.
It's found a spot.
There. Finally.
He's just purring away.
Winston, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have to keep mentioning it over and over again, is responsible for why Kurth is the Universal Champion. On Monday, December 21st, 2020, Winston was trying to chase a bottle cap. He was too fixated on the bottle cap that he had punted it somehow underneath the dresser, and he's just meowing, trying to dig down into underneath that dresser. Who was responsible to help Winston? Simple. It was the player. It was the person controlling Titanium. And believe it or not, Titanium didn't do half his job, all because Winston's interference.
Yep.
Even though we had a DJ in DJ Samurai, who could have been of help and didn't do anything except played on his Nintendo Switch and played music. You know, DJ Samurai could have made a big difference too in that title match. But it's been like, what, almost 3 months now? 3 freaking months. Let's move on now, shall we? And almost a 3 count there. Dan Kyu came very close. Now the point of this match, Julia, and for those watching at home, Winston, pay attention to this. The winner of this match will get a title shot for the tag team belts, which Vicious Jeremy and Titanium possess. And that's the Tornado Tag Team Championships. 3 teams are wrestling, but 2 of them are an actual tag team because unfortunately we can't have 3 actual tag teams at once. Don't ask me why. I think that the game can support 6 characters. That's 3 teams. But if Dan Kyu wins the match, it'll be Dan Kyu and Mike Bailey going for the tag team belts. If Horvath wins, it's going to be him and the Bard going up against the tag team champion, which means we may get to hear the Bard dance. Only if Horvath wins, however. And of course, Brandon Wolfe, the man with the long hair. And Kevin Nash, the guy who's in the ring now. They are the Wolfpac. Going back to the old WCW days in the 90s, the mid to late 90s, when the New World Order was a thing. And now it's retro. It's like traveling back in time. Uh-oh. Nash is in big shit trouble. But he reaches the ropes, and those ropes can save your ass.
Yeah, that's true.
So what do you think right now of Horvath, the Hungarian barbarian? The comments that I've made earlier.
Well, Cyril seems to be doing very well for himself. But he's kind of getting a beating from Kevin.
Yeah, he was from Magic Mike. I forgot what character he played, but he was also part of some other movies too. Like he was in The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. He usually plays tough guys. He was in The Punisher too. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but he plays a henchman in the Punisher. I did. I saw it once on DVD, and I mean, it wasn't like epic or anything. It wasn't like Endgame or anything like that. It wasn't really a Marvel cinematic classic. It was just a movie. Yeah. It's like nowadays superhero movies have some kind of reputation now and credibility that has to be kept to a standard. You know what I mean? What was the last superhero movie you watched, Julia?
The last superhero movie I watched. That's a good question. I really can't remember. Does Star Wars count?
No, I know it sucks, right? No, Star Wars is not. I mean, in a way, there is a bit of a superhero in there, but I wouldn't say that Star Wars counts as a superhero movie.
I think the last superhero movie I watched was the Spider-Man movie. They're the first one with Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Homecoming. I recall.
Was it called something?
Sorry, I had a popsicle in my mouth.
Was the one with like the lizard guy there?
Yeah.
And it has Emma Stone.
Whoo. Yeah, I think it's called Homecoming or. Well, the movie, the last Spider-Man movie I watched was Far From Home, and I don't have any.
You know what? The last one I saw was actually Homecoming, the one with the really young-looking guy there. I watched it with like a Netflix party with my friends.
Netflix parties. Yeah, me and some of my friends did that last summer too. In fact, that's one of the activities my girlfriend and I have done.
You still doing it, or?
Not as much anymore. I mean, people have their own things to do. It's part of life. But I mean, I would love to start doing that again at some point. Get the gang back on the ball on that, and
or even better, actually watching movies in person.
Well, I did hear that movie theaters are opening now.
Yeah.
Here in Canada. I don't know who is watching this, if you're American or if you're European or Asian or whatever, but here in Canada, we're now able to go to the theaters to watch movies, and quite frankly, Julie, I have no freaking clue what's in theaters. I mean, what's there? I mean, what's there that's not on Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Well, now the movies have been coming out through like Disney or there's that HBO, I forget what it's called, but it's something through HBO where they're releasing new movies because of COVID. Like, you know, you can't go see movies in person, so they've been releasing it through this. Through a streaming source. Yeah, through a streaming source. So now it's like, what's even in theaters now? Like, I don't even know.
I have no idea. Last time I checked, apparently they had re-released some old movies, and I thought that was so cool because the last movie I saw that was re-released was Back to the Future in 2010, or you know what? It might have been Jurassic Park in 2013. It was its 20th anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was super cool. I'm like, wow, I saw Jurassic Park as a kid. You know, I was in the 2nd grade, and here I am, you know, watching it like 20 years later in the movie theater. It was an awesome thing. Hey, Winston? Jurassic Park was an awesome movie. You were not even an itch in your daddy's fur nuts. There, I said it. I think this is the most I ever seen Winston look at me like this. This is incredible.
He's looking at me right now.
The mascot, ladies and gentlemen, of Fantasy Pro Wrestling and the cat behind Cursed. The reason why he is champion. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, must remind you all that on Monday, March 22nd, will be the 22nd annual, holy shit, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, Carnage pay-per-view extravaganza. I think this is all it, folks. Oh, Kevin Nash kicks out. Wow. Unbelievable. I thought no one was ever going to kick out of the Cyclone kick. Cursed is going to be defending the championship against not one, not two, but 3 superstars in a gauntlet match. And that's happening, fans, in 2 weeks' time. Should be interesting. We've got Master Ken, Forever Young Arn Anderson, and Joe Bruiser. Oh, wait a minute! Sky Stanley has rang the bell. Horvath, the Hungarian Barbarian, forced Magic Mike's Kevin Nash into submissio naze. Check out this highlight reel, fans. This is something else. I'm telling you. Horvath, look at that beautiful cyclone kick onto Kevin Nash. I thought that was over. I thought it was it right here. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, kicks out. And the closing moments, the rear naked choke. You can't see it much, I can barely see it, but Sky Stanley did. And now that even though Dan Kyu won the match as well, the match was awarded to Horvath, and that means that the 5th edition are going for the tag team titles. Vicious Jeremy and Titanium, take note and keep notice. The 5th edition are coming after the championship belts. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. A whole lot more wrestling action here on FPW Championship Wrestling. Speaking of which, we have our ladies wrestling Alicia and Macy LeBlanc Smith, and that's happening right after these commercial breaks. Stay with us.